What's your name? Why did you choose this major at UT Media Arts? Do you have experience before working for related of media?
My name is Peter Rabel, Peter Raebel. I'm a media arts major, and then it's like, why did I choose it? I don't know. I used to do like architecture or like mechanical engineering. I thought I was going to go into that. But I don't know. At some point in high school, I just kind of decided that I liked AV class more. It was kind of a weird, like, just happened type of thing. There wasn't a lot of like logic to it, but I just kind of realized that's what I liked doing more, and I've just kind of stuck with it ever since.
And what class like did you in UNT Media Arts? How advantage and disadvantage of UNT Media Arts?
UNT's advantages, I think, are, we have access to really good equipment, but it's not necessarily um it's kind of the same as some of the other schools you might have in Texas. I think the real advantages here are like the organizations that we have, and the access to like finding new groups of people to like meet and hang out with and that sort of thing. I think there's just a greater sense of community here. Disadvantages, I think that we're a little bit farther away from like the film scene. Since I'm media arts specifically, that's something I have to worry about. After I graduate, where am I going to move? Am I going to go to LA? Am I going to go to New York or something like that? Am I going to go to Georgia? So, it's just a location thing, but that's all right.
Do you give a message for senior high school students if they don't know what major they want to take? And if someone interesting about UNT Media Arts, you can give a message inspired to them.
If you don't know what you want to go into, I think it can feel very daunting when you're like getting out of high school and it's like, oh, what am I going to do? I think it's totally okay to think that you don't know yet. I mean, I have a friend who went through 3 different majors, and he was only here for 6 years, which is longer than you want to be when you finally graduate with your BA. No, he had a BS. He had a Bachelor of Science. He graduated with a comp sci degree. It's a little bit longer than you want to be here, but he took a lot longer to kind of find out what he actually wanted to do. And I think he's really happy with his final choice. And there's nothing wrong with taking that extra time if you need to like learn what it is that you want to do. Learning about yourself. And so I think if I had a message for anybody who was gonna like come and was anxious about it, just know that like I think people always talk about how it's oh, this is a safe environment to learn about yourself and all that kind of stuff, but I think you don't realize like those are just words until you actually get to college and you realize, wow, I do have this independence for the first time, and I am able to tell what I want. Yeah, you're able to trust your gut a lot more than you ever think you'd realize you could. And so I think that's really good. And I think that that's something that people who are coming into college for the first time can expect and trust in.
Thank for your interview.
Yeah, of